Shirley, come here. I got to tell you the most unsighted thing. Let's go sit out on the veranda so can't nobody hear us. Last Sunday during the foot washing, I heard old Mapleheaded Robertson telling Mr. Johnson that my Stanley and Sue were freshly married. Said they went up to Gatlinburg. I heard him say it flat out. Well, let me tell you what happened. In my head, I thought, I'm going to fix his wagon. That's what I thought. And I went back to the house and I cried. She already had one Sunday baby. If she is in a family way, didn't mean Stanley had to marry her. She already got one waist-high baby, ain't got no daddy. Let me tell you what I did. First of all, let me tell you, I'm lucky I ain't sitting up there in the county pokey, considering what I done this last Sunday. I ate more than a horse could hold, Shirley. I went home, I cried, and I ate. And I got drunker than a fiddler's bitch, and I ate some more, and I cried some more, and I thought to myself, sometimes a woman's got to do what a man should have done did. I decided the best thing to do was to go over to Shirley's and tie her tail in a knot. It was in the shank of the evening, too. And even though I got the vapors, I decided I was going to do it. I was going to do it. Stanley been sweet-talking me for a long time just to find out he up and married old Sue. That ain't right. In the shank of Sunday evening, with foot in hand, full of lightning and switchel, I went over to Sue's house. And you know what happened next? It just got worse. I walked up on that gallery. I knocked on that door. I had full intent to take the rug off. Stanley wasn't there. So I asked her, what possessed her and Stanley to step off the carpet? She started laughing at me, Shirley. She told me I was sprung. She started laughing in my face. On the drunk side, I don't really remember every little thing that happened because I did have a little bit too much to drink. But I do remember her laughing at me and telling me I was sprung. I was spitting cotton. I stopped that talk short. Though. I do remember that. I told her Stanley been sweet-talking me up for a year. He made me feel like I was something on a stick. He slapped me, I tell you. He was sugarcoating me, and he'd been doing it. He'd been doing it up until the last Sunday before. I couldn't figure it out, Shirley. Old Scratch came out of me. I felt old Scratch in me. Old Scratch just came out. I remember seeing she looked scared. Even though she was laughing at me, she looked scared. I know she's scared. I was having a one-side shell in the woods with that old shag leg. I thought we were going to have a ruction right there on the porch. I called that old fan foot every disgrace my mind and mouth could think of, Shirley. When I was done, the sky was blue. I remember. And I remember her still laughing at me. And it was just making me madder and madder. I even went so far as told her about my dumb cake and how my dumb cake said Stanley was the man. And I remember again she was laughing about that again. I put a lot of time into making my dumb cake. My mama made her dumb cake, my granny made a dumb cake, my great-granny made a dumb cake. We all went by what the dumb cake said. And she was laughing at me. And she wouldn't stop laughing at me. And through my drunken eyes, Shirley, she looked more catchy than Mayweather. And then she told me I was crazier than a pig in a pea orchard. That's what she said. I do remember that. I didn't appreciate it, Shirley. She done stole my man, and then she was going to call me crazy, and she been laughing at me the whole time. At that time, I knew I had cut a big gut. 'Cause I heard a truck coming up a drive, and when I turned around, it was Stanley Green. Not my Stanley Jones. I looked around. I tried to find me a rock to get under. It's in a windstorm, more feet in my mouth what I could chew. I was wrong 9 ways from Sunday about what I heard last Sunday at the foot washing. Probably should have asked old Maplehead's son which Stanley he was talking about before I went to Assumptions. Next Sunday, Sue was going to sit next to me during the foot washing. I want you to keep an eye on her, okay, though? Look how big my nose is. My nose is awful round. Look how big my nose is. How's old Too Tall doing? We ain't heard nothing from Too Tall in a long time. I bet it's been 4 Christmas pies since we even talked to old Too Tall. Last I heard, he got him a mechanicing job out there in Knoxville somewhere.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone.
You always gotta worry about something, old worrywart. You know you got to shine on. And you know what I mean when I say by shine on. This is what I used to do to my sister when she was little. I used to stand over the top of her and do it. E-cigarettes. There's a man Sam and his wife Nora, and they got some kids, and they got a son. Now he ain't worth a lick. Hey, shawty. Hey, shawty, what's your name? What's your name? My name Baby M. They call me My name Baby M. My name Baby M. And they call me You know you don't need to be feeding them kids no wieners. Them kids right here running around out there eating them wieners gonna choke and die. Yes'm. Yes'm. Better than a righteous preacher at church on Sunday morning after a full night's sleep. New Year. I hate New Year. I hate New Year's Eve. I hate New Year's Eve. I will never like New Year's Eve. I hate New Year's Eve. I don't like anything about New Year's Eve. I hate New Year's Eve. I hate it. And it's coming. And I hate it. I am not a fan of New Year's Eve. I also hate these short days. It's hot in here. I walked out there and I was going to talk to him one day, and he looked at me like I was about as crazy as a chicken winner with a wolf pike. He looked. Be quiet. Limp, wet rag, and he ain't worth the count. Ain't none of them kids worth the count. He got a bad turn. Pert near retarded. Pert near it. I reckon he alright, maybe. I reckon they alright. She was a little touched in the head and went up there to holler and killed herself. Sure did. Used her daddy's shotgun. Killed herself right up there in that holler. Had babies and everything. All her youngins. She took her daddy's shotgun, went up there in the holler and shot and killed herself. Had all them youngins. Shot and killed herself. They never did figure out why. Other than she just touched in the head. They say her daddy tampered with her. What they said. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. Oh, some bitch crazier than hell. Come on, now touch me, babe. Can't you see that I am not afraid? Lord, I know it's gonna be somebody's gonna. Lord, I know that we can beat around the bush and we can get you to the bone and leave it in the parking lot. Standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind a rainbow's wall.
We used to sing
La 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 da.
just like that.
Sha la 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 da. White lightning white cap is a person who steals white lightning. You see him right there? There goes Tommy right there. That old white lightning white cap. If somebody says, well, look at there, you got a face full of turkey eggs. That means, well, look at you with your face full of freckles.